And we're at another location. This is my paperback pulp novel uh, bookcase that goes up, way up there. I've collected over the years, I know. I'm a hoarder. Um, this is a book and movie update. Um, got like five Blu-rays and 3 VHS tapes. Surprise, surprise, and a bunch of books. Let's do the books first, so I can file them away. First up, Star Trek 12. This is from 1977, 78. It's got a bunch of short stories placed in the Star Trek um, universe. I'm not a Trekkie. I don't give a fuck about Star Trek, but I like these pockets, so I picked this one up. Are there anything like grails for books? Holy grails? I think so. This one was a holy grail. This is Deep Throat, the book. And yeah, it features the word cock a lot. If you know the movie, it's about a woman who has a clitoris in her throat, and she has to perform deep throat sex so she can climax. That's what the movie is about. This does not feature pictures. Thank God, because the movie was fucking boring. At least I thought so. But finding this book, such a blast. You know, I love these sleazy kind of bullshit books. So this is a great find. Now from, deep throating, we go to, traveling. This is a classic, Homer's The Odyssey. This is the US or UK, at least it's the English press, by Penguin, so it's British. But a copy from 1954. There's a whole list of other Greek, Latin, and French books on the back. But yeah, I always wanted to read Homer's The Odyssey, so now I can read it. Also picked up another classic, William Golding's Lord of the Flies. This is the, I think, late 80s issue. Oops. It's about kids on a deserted island and sort of control for power takes place. Classic. I love Kevin Smith. Love his crazy sense of humor. So when I saw this, Shooting the Shit with Kevin Smith, I had to pick it up. This is basically transcribed. That doesn't. Why am I showing letters? It's transcribed podcasts he did with his producer Scott Mosier. So that's interesting. Let's see if it's really funny or not. Movie-wise, I picked up a couple of movies. First up, the VHS. This is Angry Joe Bass. The tape is from late 80s, but the movie is from the 70s, and there's a fucking glare. It's about an Indian who can't take harassment anymore, and he fights back, but it's not sleazy as a lot of those revenge movies were in the late 70s. It's kind of so-so. It's nothing special, but it was interesting seeing this tape. This was a lot of fun. This is Rage War, or better known as the Dungeon Master. It's not even short films. There's the guy from Wasp. Wasp are in this movie. It's produced by Charles Band, which makes it just terribly cheap, and there's hand puppets and all that shit. But I like it. It's fun. It's about this nerdy computer guy whose girlfriend gets kidnapped by the devil, and he has to go through several stages to see if he can, free her, which doesn't make sense. But that's what I love about this movie. Fun movie, Rage 4. It's the sleeve is cut, but who gives a shit. And then I got a Hammer movie, Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, which is a take on, obviously, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Early, you can't see it, but this is an early Dutch rental tape. It's got the English blurb on the back instead of a Dutch blurb, but doesn't really matter. This is an okay movie if you like Hammer movies. Blu-rays. This is one I got recently in the mail. This is Oedipus Rex by Pasolini. It is a Blu-ray and DVD combo. Comes with a pretty extensive, is that what you call it, booklet with pictures and essays and all that stuff. So yeah, I think this is the last of their Pasolini movies that they're releasing, but I don't know. Also, this came in the mail. Cleopatra. This is the 1934 edition by Cecil B. DeMille, and this is before they had the stronger codes, meaning nudity was forbidden back in the 30s. So it does feature some nudity. Again, it's a booklet with pictures and essays and stuff. Yeah, I collect this series. This is a Masters of Cinema. You can't see it. Whatever. I collect that. This one is also from the same series. Awesome. Comparable to Criterion. I prefer this because these Blu-rays I can play. The Criterion ones are region locked. Another one in the series. This is Rumblefish by Francis Ford Coppola. It's been too long since I last seen this. This time it's just a Blu-ray. And again, a booklet. It's a black and white movie, but it's, what I remember, it's very, very stylish. Beautifully shot. Music is by, what's his name? Stuart Copeland of The Police. It features Dennis Hopper, obviously, Nicolas Cage, Matt Dillon, Mickey Rourke, Diane Lane, stellar cast. And another one that I already had for some time, but I never showed it. This is Rogopag, which stands for Rossellini, Godard, Pasolini, and the last one is a lesser known one, Gregoretti. It's predominantly Italian, except for Godard, who's French. They're short films featuring at least Orson Welles, that you might know. He's in the Pasolini one. Again, Blu-ray, DVD, booklet. I'm not going to bother with it, but it's rather controversial at times, and I love this period. This is we're talking 1963 here. So those are the Masters of Cinema Blu-rays, and I just showed a movie with Orson Welles, and I'm going to show a movie by Orson Welles. And this is my favorite by him. It's recently gotten a Blu-ray release. This is The Trial, starring, what's his name? I'm terrible with names. I am. Anthony Perkins and Jean Moreau. Um, goes like that. There's the disc, and here's the booklet. It's based on a story by Franz Kafka. The main character is called Joseph K. Hence also the name of the post-punk band Joseph K. They took it from the book, maybe the movie, but I think the book. This is a masterpiece of European cinema because it is a French film. Actually, it's spoken in English, but it's the money came from France. Just awesome stuff. If you've never seen this and you wonder, did it influence any movies? It did. Brazil, for instance. Terry Gilliam, the whole work of Terry Gilliam has been influenced by this one. It's dark. It's kind of, you know, it's a what the fuck kind of movie. What's happening? Why is it happening? Killer stuff. So those are my that's my update in front of the books. Let's see if this works. I'll be talking to you later. Bye bye.